Alright. This game should not be played to win. Immerse yourself into the world, in the story. Fear and darkness are your enemies. Curious.
There is a moment when you realize what the pain has made of you. In hiding, curled in on yourself, unable to show the world your face. Acting on instinct, lashing out, even at those closest to you. Time has passed, and time is a thief. It has stolen your memories. The agony has faded, but so has every precious moment of joy. You have been hollowed out from the inside, and there's nothing left of the person you used to be. But you try. You try to remember how to smile. You try to remember how to love. And one day you crawl out from your hiding place and step back into the world. And then, every day, you do what you must to survive.
Alright, she's like the best sketch artist in the world.
Nothing. Don't worry.
Pretending it's not there won't make it go away.
Salim, it's just turbulence. It'll settle down soon.
Yes, I know. It's hard though. You know, your head tells you one thing, but your heart disagrees.
Try to sleep.
I couldn't. I keep imagining what might go wrong.
I know someone who can help you.
And who's that? Maka. Oh, I had no idea you brought him.
I didn't want him to be lonely.
I know, my heart. It's good for him to have an adventure, but he'll be glad when this journey's over, I think. He's had a hard life.
And there's so much more to come.
Maki.
Alex?
Yeah, him. Oh.
Yasmin, get up here! Hello, this is the soldier, Algiers. Can anyone read me? Mayday, this is Kusong. Do you read?
Hey, hold on.
Come on, stay with me, baby!
Clearly looked like they were flashing between different dimensions or planes there, or... Oh.
Don't forget. Don't lose it. No, come on. Need to find him. He must understand. Don't forget. It's her. It's all because of her. Focus! I am Tessie. I am still Tessie.
That tower seems significant.
What? Where?
Oh. This I remember from back then. Darkness.
Fight it.
Oh.
Don't give up. You can make it.
Someone standing back there?
Don't forget. Don't lose yourself.
Oh, this is that antipsychosis drink. Laudanum, yeah. Laudanum?
I have laudanum.
Laudanum.
It will help, but you must try to keep calm, or it will get worse. Do not allow yourself anger. Do not allow yourself to fear. You understand me, Tassi?
Oh yeah, that'll perk you right up.
What happened? Where are they all? Where's Salim?
Well, we remember the plane crash. Find Salim. That's weird. It looks like there's a image that is obscured in every single section of this. Well, how would I have been able to sketch any of this if I haven't, if it hasn't happened yet?
My book. My handwriting. I don't remember.
Wow, it's like you have amnesia. They just really want to lay it on thick. I'm perfectly fine with that.
That's the doctor. I'm here. I'm here.
Oh. Get those sea legs.
Crew of the Cassandra, can anyone hear me?
Hello. Hello. This is Tassie.
This is Dr. Metsian.
Useless.
Ritter. Salim,
Oh, do they hear me?
is anyone there?
I take that as a
Crew
no.
of the Cassandra, please respond. We have found help.
Cockpit door handle.
I am here with you.
Huh?
Answer, please.
Well, I would love to answer, but it's broken. Jesus Christ. Now, this is certainly much different from what I remember from Amnesia. Usually, it's much, much darker.
Help! For God's sake, help me!
I remember. People were hurt. In the crash, I was here. I think.
Well, yeah, we just... Seems the only
Where did
thing you
they
remember
go?
of that.
Where's Salim?
Good question. Let's make sure there's no one around the crash site first.
We'll get you out.
Oh, the people left. I'm not sure why people left. Shift this run. Shift this run.
Leon, Jonathan, give us a hand here.
The hell is that noise? Quicksands or something?
In my case, left side, bandages, quickly.
Oh, it's getting bright.
I'm going to fry out here.
Oh, I'm just literally burning to death.
God. Oh, God.
Is this shade? Get cool. I mean, I would relate. There's
Wait,
nothing more than
Hank.
a...
But we've no choice. We need to get them to shelter.
I know. It's Salim. He's hurt. You know what he's like.
Let's get him down there, then you and I can sit on him while the doc takes a look. Don't worry. The caves aren't far.
I'm gonna try not to talk over any of the dialogue. There's some fantastic voice acting. There's
Caves.
clear and emotional, and even though we're seeing images of these people, A lot of personality. Oh, what's this? Tea. Oh. Nothing that important. Oh, some espresso? Or tea, I think. I'm not sure. Either way, I don't think it's going to be very useful. Yeah, let's not stay in the sun that long. Not really a sprint, but then again, we just survived a plane crash in the middle of the desert. Okay, that sounded definitely the burning sound. Let's stop screwing around here. More shade.
Salim! Salim, are you there?
Those look like marks over there. It's a dead end. That's too bright to look at. And anyway... did I accidentally... Not sure why I was starting to tear there. There's some other options. I'm far from like completely savvy at this recording, seeing this is really the first time. Oh, cooking again.
Oh, there is a cave. Oh, thank God.
Just want to make you think that sun is your biggest enemy. Oh, either we're extraordinary.
Good, isn't it? People have been here.
Sal will be shot with salt instead of dying of thirst. I agree.
Leon.
What? No point getting your hopes up. We're in this shit.
Not a very happy individual. Either that was a very light stone lid, or those arms are extraordinarily strong. Now this I remember seeing everyone just open everything. Oh.
Dearest Susan, dearest Alfie, the stories don't do this place justice. It is amazing. You've never seen anywhere as busy as the market in Algiers. The smells, the flavours, the colours, and oh, the noise. I may have picked you both up a little something. You never know your luck. All my love, always. Dad.
Very happy sounding individual. Something tells me some tragic event will befall. What is this? Lemons? What's this? Chocolate? Oh. Chief People Wrangler. Papers travel from Crydon Airport. Breath of fresh air. Must thank C for suggesting her. On top of everything. Much better at it than me. Need to give her a bit of time to get to grips with the local scenery, but very promising start. Hopefully she can be a permanent fixture for future trips. Anything on the back? Nothing on the back. Alright, so it doesn't look like... Oh.
Rachel. Yeah, she organized those lectures in London, and Charlie back at the Institute recommended her. Got a good head on her. I like her. No, don't you give me that look.
I'm not giving you a look.
Oh, Tazi, look at her hands. Such tiny, perfect fingers. Hello. Hello, my little one.
I swear, I don't know how long we're into this, but if Salim, we're 15 minutes in, but if Salim dies...
It's all right. I can manage.
Come on. Not far now.
I'm riding.
Hello? Is anyone there? Salim?
Alright, so clearly they had enough time to set up a base camp. That looks actually like plane chairs. That
Hold him
doesn't
more
look good,
tightly,
though.
or the stitching will tear.
I'm sorry. I will be still.
Salim, I have you. I have you.
Wait, so I was already here? I mean, obviously, hence the amnesia.
This is us. Salim and me. I brought this here.
Just don't be so happy about the blood. Love transcends law. Probably find out some more things up there.
What is it? I had something to say to you. A whole speech, something poetic, but...
You don't need to say anything.
I know, it's just... I never thought this would happen. Any of this. You and me, I would never have imagined it.
Salim, there is no one I would rather spend my time with.
Really?
Really? Stop worrying. I'm in love with you, you idiot.
You are my heart, Desi Trianon.
I said no poetry.
Fire has embers, which is curious. I mean, embers can go for a long time, so that could really be just hours. It could be like almost like half a day's time away, depending on how big the fire was in the first place. Yokas, and I'm gonna pretend to be able to pronounce that. Triple Crown Mining Company, Anastasia Trion, Jonathan Weber, 1937. Where is this? This is supposed to be here, maybe. Light matches. Oh, a little bit of the flappers. Alex and Richard, October 36. Though you should have thought you should have this, it captures you both so well. GX.
But I can't. I won't stay here. There's something in the tunnels, I swear it.
You won't be staying.
Sterling.
You'll be with us, and I'll take care of you. Come here.
I'm not sure if that had any malicious intent with the way he was trying to comfort him, or he was genuinely just caring about a mentally and physically battered individual.
My darling Amanda, by now you'll know about the crash. And you'll know that our situation is a bit sticky. We're off for a walk through the desert to see if we can find a radio or a village or some other sort of help. Everyone's putting a brave face on it, but no one really knows what's going to happen. So maybe this is it. Maybe this is the last you'll hear. If it is, I'm sorry, my love. I suppose it's my fault for wanting a big adventure. I should have stayed home after all. Please tell them both that I love them. Tell Susan that she's the best girl in the world. And tell Alfie to look after his sister. Now I'm sitting here with tears in my eyes and my hands are trembling and I just don't know what to write. I don't know how to say goodbye. I can't believe this is goodbye. I love you, my darling girl. I know in my heart we'll see each other again. Even if it's not in this life. You're Jonathan.
Can't imagine it to be easier to write your own death note. Oh, we saw Yasmin. Sterling Company. Okay, so Sterling is obviously countersigned.
What a beautiful girl. Is that your daughter?
Yes.
My father keeps nagging me for grandchildren. Did you leave her in Paris?
Yes.
Is she with her
Yasmin, I'd like to check the Sadiola samples are packed up. Give me a hand.
Of course, Mr. Mitchell. Sorry, Hank.
Doesn't like to be called by his last name. Only my mom calls me Mr. Mitchell. Goodness, that's a lot of text, but I'll try to get through it quickly. Colonization of Algeria was rendered difficult by the presence of native population which already had its own civilization and was nomad and warlike in its instincts. A start was made in the region of the Tell, and then the mountains and high plateau lands were taken in hand. There has been a spontaneous flow of Italian and Spanish immigration, and a system of land grants and other concessions have attracted large numbers of immigrants from the south of France who have settled down well in the country. Between 1904 and 1914, 206,000 hectares, hectares, of land have been settled, of which 91,200 were free grants. Mines. The country is rich in minerals, which, however, have not been thoroughly exploited. The chief mineral resource is iron, the exports of which is in 1920 amounted to 1,114,438 tons, valued at 333. I believe that's 33.8. I don't know if that's 33 million, or I'm not sure how to correctly address that currency. Alright, a lot of this seems to be either actual historical content that is meant to give context, but I'm not sure. Oh. Always have your creepy porcelain doll. I can't say this is porcelain. I probably just got cursed. Is this a derby car? Oh yeah. Going to the Pinewood Derby, boys. A brush for your trouble. Open. Yes. Apparently 4 bottles of weight makes this. Oh, and nothing inside. Excuse me. That's what happens. Hello there. Oh.
Oh no.
Salim, I'm sorry. Without Lucas, I cannot bear it. The rest of you, this is not Salim's fault. I am of sound mind. Eva Ritter.
Oh, goodness. I mean, it looked like she was trying with the,
Cold. Oh, shit. Eva. You are Eva. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I believe that's German. I wish I had a way to translate this easily. If anyone by chance speaks fluent German and can translate that, wouldn't mind putting that in the comments, or I'll just probably do the research myself. Very curious what this says. Maybe it's a prayer or a song. It looks very formal, if not a little ancient, but then again...
I know him. Lucas, I think.
Interesting. Has a little bit of a big nose, like myself. So this must be... Obviously, they were lovers. Is that indicative of what's to come? Cup.
To those who follow, I am Salim Hanachi. I crashed with the crew of the Cassandra on March 3rd, 1937. I and others were injured. We stayed while the rest of the crew went for help. My companions are dead now, and the radio is broken. I cannot wait alone. There is some sort of creature here. I must go after the crew as best I can. They followed the path through the mountain. I will leave signs. Tazi, if I do not find you, and by some chance you are reading this, know that you are my heart.
Everyone's dead. Can't wait alone. There's a creature here.
Why couldn't you wait?
That's my question.
I'll find you. I promise.
3 matches. Can I pick this up? No. Use a match to light lamps. Oh, shouldn't need to.
Salim?
It almost looked like a flesh tunnel. I wonder if that's done intentionally at a distance. What an interesting. This is one of the images I saw in the beginning. Spooky. Nope, not going that way.
A note, I think. He said he'd leave a trail.
I went to see Monsieur Esperandio at the market, but he has no more work until next week. I know that Tazi has savings, and I know that something will come, but it is hard. It is not just 2 of us now. I want to know that I'm keeping them safe.
Respectable.
This
Chose to start a family.
Diary.
Wants to help support just as much as his partner is.
I'm not sure this is the best idea.
Oh, that was quick. So you can just press R and you will... Oh. You will... Oh, just some bugs. Can you step on them? No. Love that's my first instinct. Hey, a bug. Squash it. Can you take... No, you can't take fire from that. Which way to go? What is down door number 1? Nothing. Interesting. I do enjoy when games can have realistic lighting effects in the manner of when it's actually harder to see in the dark at a certain distance from the light source, but once you get out of the light source enough, you can then see easier in the dark when your night vision adapts to it. Although in this game, it's like having... This is like Skyrim night vision, like using a spell, using a night vision spell.
Oh, thank God.
How cozy. Two more matches. Well, keep on keeping on.
He was hurt. He can't have gone far.
She's sleeping now. Maybe dreaming, curling and uncurling tiny fingers. I sit here, looking at her, and I still can't believe this. How can I deserve it?
God, Salim.
Huh. Don't recall seeing the ability to be able to jump before. Some light. Oh. No light. Light again.
I feel so much better in here.
Is this a save room? Oh, must be a safe.
It reminds me of
I bet
somewhere
from...
else.
Yep.
It feels a bit like the shrine at Douvres, back home.
Any more matches? No? Yep. Bolt for my trouble. But can you... I don't think there's any resting function saying that you can just save and exit. No. Holy Mother, hear my plea. So this reminds her of a shrine, so something tells me we're going to see a few more of these safety shrines on the way. Well, this will be a good time to stop part 1. Thank you all who came to join me on my first time playing through this. So far, I'm enjoying it. The graphics, I mean, it looks beautiful. I'm glad I just am able to run it at the highest end it possibly can. I hope to have the next part up very quickly, and I hope to just play along in the game and enjoy it a lot. So, see you next time.